Hello guys, here I am to show you the functionality of my freaking system. Oops, to tell you it's not completed. Typically, this is only the three application that I have for my payroll system. Because the only thing is that it is four. I, I haven't finished to put the admin application. So because the reason I haven't still put the admin application is they have almost the same functionality with this HR application payroll master, but the difference is that it can view a crystal report and it cannot create a payslip. So let's get things started for my payroll system. Here it goes. So we'll go for the HR application. So here is the HR application, and this what will happen. So here is the login. So I'll try to put the on the already stored item in my database. So here, login. Sorry if you can't see the mouse, it is because I am using VLC and I don't know how to display those. No, so just bear with these little circles. So here we go, we'll go for the employee information first. So here you can put data of the employee. So here I have already got two datas of employee. So here this button is to save data. So if they have the same name with this same data grid, here it goes. It will fail or missing field. The reason it is missing field because we haven't put month, day, year, number. So it goes, we will display this like this and we'll input like that. And if we save, here's what happened. Employee name already exists because it existed on the data grid view. We cannot allow two employee with the same name. So I'll change this to 3. So save. Here's the top. Oops, sorry for this thing to bother. It is for the update. The only thing is that my update is still not finished because it has an error. It has an error here at this area. Wait, where it is, I forgot. Maintain edit. Here at the logics. So here, this is the error area. So I'm still finding the way to fix it. So this what will happen. So we'll go next to the next function of HR application. Here is the employee department. If there is a new employee that was inputted at employee information, it will be displayed here. So if you click this grid, this what will happen. It will display the employee ID. So it here will generate the ID. This is a randomized, the same at the HR application. So we'll go for the designation, new one, then save. Here, save again. Yes. Oops, we cannot allow that thing to happen. Oh, I didn't saw this coming. Oh my goodness. So I'm still gonna fix this area, this shitty area here. My goodness, about the same ID. So we'll just change this. So this error that display is that it won't allow one employee to have double position or double department. So we'll just press OK, then we'll do this 3. So save. Oops, my goodness. So hi, error. So literally it was just display here like this. So I'll try to let me guess. So we cannot do anything because it sucks. So here I'll just show you the changes. So if you change this, it has the same functionality with the save. So like this, if you change this to new, then new, so if you click the change, it will display this, because we literally cannot allow multiple position or department of an employee. So we'll just change this here at 1 and 1, then change, success, and there it goes, your new data. So X8, then we'll go for the employee search. Here at the employee search, will display every information that you have in your database. Here I use the inner join to display two data with the same employee ID. So this what will happen, and this is the department. See, oops, if we click the data grid view, this what will happen. It will show a new window that will display these things. It came from your data grid view. So if we click this edit, you can edit it here. So display like that, and like this, edit. If you click this save, literally it will be a missing field because we haven't declared this fucking birthday. Here it goes, save. Oops, where's the missing field? My goodness. Oh, I see. So the thing that will happen here is still not finished, so we'll just cancel it. Yes, then it will just return to its previous area. So cancel. Oh my goodness. So exit here, then yes, it will display back again to this area. So this what will happen to the employee search, and this will be for the input name. So you can search only the specific employee. Shit. Okay, X. Also, I don't need to explain this furthermore, because as the name stated, it will only refresh this data grid view. So close, and this is how my HR department works. So we'll be going for the payroll, like payroll manager. Oh shit. Okay, we'll go for the payroll. There, we'll start this thing. So this is the login area. I still haven't put the function. It will still have the same functionality with my HR. So this is the employee transaction. Here, my goodness, it's done. Here, every new employee will be displayed here. This area, every new employee. So every time there is a new, you can just click it, and this what will happen. So if this freaking, oh, the thing is, it is still missing in action, because the thing that will happen if I put it here and calculate this thing, or X, then calculate, then, or nope, I cannot input any letter because it is an invalid. Like, oh, see, it allows only number. It allows number. So close. So if I put this thing here, it will happen like this. Calculate, then save. We'll go for the saving. Then we cannot save because we haven't declared the salary. So okay, I'll put something here, there, and calculate. This what will happen. It will automatically calculate everything, then save. So sorry for this duplicate. Oh shit, why haven't this thing? Nah. So I'm just gonna fix this thing up. So after saving here, it will be displayed here at this employee transaction. Here is the view. Here at view, you can freaking edit those data. So refresh, because we have a new input, then there it goes. When you click a cell, this what will happen. It will display it here, like this, like that, like that. So I'll put a new monthly rate. It will be like this, 1,000. So calculate, display everything. Oh my goodness, there's no deduction because below 8,000, like the minimum, it won't have any deduction at all. So we'll just click the change, then yes, and poof, it changes. right away. So if you try to put 0 here, calculate it, you cannot continue the edit because we have it again inputted as salary. So okay, that's how this transaction will happen. So next we'll go for the employee performance. So here in the PTR, still we cannot display any detail or data here because I haven't finished this employee apps. This employee apps is the one who determines the DTR. Yeah. So here again we'll go to the payroll. So this what will happen. It will display every daily time record of an employee, everything. So next is the attendance. Attendance is if if I it's like this. Attendance is in a relationship with DTR because without DTR we cannot create these things because attendance will get how many missing days or holidays did this certain employee have. So if you click the data grid view, it will display it here. Data grid view is equals to list for users because we are programmers, we call it data grid view. So oops, I cannot close because I haven't finished everything here. So still the same, employee search is just searching the name of a certain employee. So we'll return back. It is, we're just gonna return, then show you this employee loan record here where you can create a loan record for an employee. So if you just click this, it will display here after inputting such things. Oh, I forgot, the loan name is only 3 times because at a private company there's no such thing as multiple loan, only government one like Air Force have many loans. So here we have only 3 specific loans. This only what can an employee of a private company can have. So here if you inputted every day detail here, it would be displayed here. So next we'll go for the view loan record. Here you can view everything. You can search the name of a certain employee, and this thing I will just remove this because we can just search it using this data grid view. So it's useless. I'm just gonna fix this right away later on. So if you click this data grid view, it should be displayed here. So we cannot change here because we have the edit button. Here is just only to view the loan. So here the thing that will happen here, it is automatically every time an employee pays the amortization, the loan amount will be decreased until this loan amount will not be visible, or this detail will be deleted, or should I say I'll put a status here, finish. So that's how this employee loan record works. Then we'll go to employee payslip. Here I uses 2 period. First is the first half for 1 to 15 days, and here is the second half 16 to 13 days, or just to say half of a month. So here we go for the first half. The first half will focus on this add less company deduction. So here at the employee list is the list of every employee that need to have a, what do you call this, a base salary. So every time you click this, it will be displayed here, only this area. Here is here you need to input it, but here from here on it will just automatically calculate when if you have this monthly rate. So that's what happened. So every time you save an employee payslip employee a payslip, it will be displayed here, and if it is here inside the DGB, the functionality of this, because the functionality will the function that will happen, or the event that will happen, is he will remove this system will remove the employee that has a record here. So still we can save and change these things if we saved it or something wrong happens. So typically it won't even have any wrong, because it is basing on this payslip employees list. So that's how what will happen in the first half, and we'll go for the next one. Here's the second half. This is intended for the government deduction only. So the reason I divided this thing is because if you think about the salary that an employee can get in a 1 month, it will be freaking small, and they cannot even, like, let's say store some money for them, or what do you call this, like a piggy bank or something like that. So I try to do this so that it will be lessened, and they can use the money for that 15 days to survive. So that's how I work. So still the same functionality with the payslip one, you can still save and change, so there's no more thing about it. Then we'll go back and close this, and that's how this payroll master application work. So close, then we'll go to this employee rec application. So here are two things. I forgot, it's at the overtime. So we'll display first the overtime. Here at the overtime, the functionality of this overtime is that it will only display if finish this daily time record, or it is stated in the admin that this day is like a special holiday, or it is stated in the code that if this day is it's a holiday, this thing will be disabled and this overtime timer will be displayed. So here it's like a timer. You can see the date, the date, or let's just say that she did overtime, then the time she started, then the duration that she take doing the overtime. Still we need to import the employee ID, and forget to display this button outside. So the thing is only the only thing is this button is intended for the login, and this is for the end. So if every time you end this, it will display on my data grid view here. Just look at the bottom, the one who is highlighted like this cute one. So that's what will happen here at the overtime timer. So we'll go next to this daily time check. Wait, I'll just fix the startup form. Sorry if I haven't created those kind of loading screen or splash screen, because it's still not useful for my system. I just need the full function, not the design. So here is, we'll go for the daily time login. So next, still this what will happen, it's like the same in the overtime. So this is time in, time out. I forgot to extract it again here inside, so just don't find it. So still that will, it's like in overtime, they have the same functionality. So the only different thing is that as you can see in a company, there is two things that should happen. It is the monthly, it is the morning daily time record and the afternoon daily time record. Why there is a morning and daily afternoon time record because of this break. Break sucks. No. So because of this break. This break is the one who divide the DTR to division. So because of this, I have think of a code that will save the morning one and then the afternoon. And in the afternoon, if you did this timeout, the thing that will happen is that it will get the morning time, the total morning, then the 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 total hours in the afternoon, then it will be added. And if it is saved in the database, the thing that will happen is two things. Two things. The system will get the starting morning time, then the end time that the system will get is this new, the afternoon one that he just do time. I just what can you say, a newly timed out or newly data. So this how my employee application works. Then so close this, then that's how everything in my payroll system works. So thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye.